So this opening of the main card. It's 7:15 bells in the morning in New Zealand. So this makes a nice change actually for you, Dwayne.
Yeah, it's really nice for me actually. Yeah.
Took a bit of getting up.
No, literally.
But the weird thing is, like, because I struggled to sleep anyway.
Yeah.
And then last night I was in bed and I was sat going, what if Sean actually comes out and wins? What if he does actually dominate?
Well, he could do. That's the thing. I mean, it's unlikely, but imagine if he does. Like, that'd be crazy.
Well, that's what kept me up though, because I would just sat like, what if he actually does come out and dominate? And then can Charles get it done? And I was like, go to bed, Mark. Just get yourself to sleep.
Yeah, that's a lot. There's a lot to be thinking about when you go to bed. But it's a real problem. Like for me, when it's like in the middle of the night and stuff, the fight finishes and I go to bed and I'm literally, sometimes my heart's pumping and I just can't relax, I can't. Because the thing is, you're full of energy, aren't you? And sort of adrenaline. It's hard to fall asleep, Because don't forget, because I go watch it so late.
I remember when before we even started this channel, when we just message each other. I think it was it was a Connor fight, probably Cowboy, where you were like, my heart's pumping out my chest, and then didn't have to pump for long, though, did it? To be honest, 40 seconds, and that'd be it.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Well, that's weird.
What's to do?
Just says on here, one of our videos has gone live, one of our older ones. I don't know why it says it like that. Can you see it? Look, it's like a really old one. Why has it said that?
Oh, the year in review.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, no. I'm wrong. It's saying our channel's live, and that's just the top recommended video on search. I get it now.
Right. Oh, well. I don't fear up. Yeah, I was going to... I actually did get up earlier, but then I seen Bilal Muhammad walking out, so I fell back asleep.
I don't blame you, to be honest.
So, have you got your bets on?
Yeah, I've got a couple on. I've got Charles winning by knockout. And what else have I got on? I forgot now. I can't remember.
Have you got your wild card on? Islam get a takedown every round.
I decided against that one. I was like, oh,
counteract, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, Caitlin Chugagian is running. I always wonder, like, if they fell on their ass. Every time I tried to run at a faster pace or move faster than a quicker pace than walking, I always make an ass out of myself.
Well, I've thought that loads of times. I've genuinely thought, what if they slip on the
stairs? That's why I'm not an athlete, Dwayne.
Yeah, to be fair, the other time I'd slip, if I'm running for the ice cream van, so. Well, Viper's in the chat already. I have visualized Charles knocking out Islam several times in my head. Let's enjoy ourselves tonight.
Let's enjoy it. Did he envision Tony Ferguson beating Michael Chandler or Nate Diaz?
I think he has nightmares about it, not necessarily.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a bit of to be honest, as boring as Bilal is, he should be opening this card right now, shouldn't he? We shouldn't be having this fight.
Well, who was Bilal's last fight? I know there was one
Vincent Luque.
Yeah, because there was one after. I'm thinking it ages ago with Stephen Thompson, aren't I? That was a while ago now.
Yeah, that was boring as well, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm excited about Stephen Thompson and Kevin Holland, because it ain't going to be.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that fight. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And it's a fight that they can both reasonably win, to be honest. It's like, I just don't think this is a flyweight. I thought for some reason I thought this was a strawweight bout.
No, you remember Caitlin? She fought. Well, I said fought. She shared the octagon with Valentina one time. Once I fought, but
you can't imagine either of these going up against the champion and doing well, can you? You know, you just can't see that happening.
Bruce looking like a big turtle.
It's a pretty cool jacket, though.
You like Noel Edmonds? He never disappoints.
I wonder what kind of money he's on, Buffett. I think he's on
Buff will be on a lot.
Yeah.
Buff will be on a lot.
Because he does everything, he does all the events.
Yeah, there's that other dude. I don't know. I can't remember his name now. He does some of the Apex and the really smaller fight nights.
Yeah. I can't even visualize what he looks like or anything. I don't really watch the fight nights. I would watch them more, but because they're on so late, it's not worth the bother.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, I just, who really cares about this fight right now?
Viper. Remember when Tony got front kicked in the face and then rolled and snagged Chandler's leg and submitted him? I think you remember it slightly different Viper, my old mate.
Yeah, I think you've got a weird memory there, Viper.
Joe Martinez, that's his name.
Okay.
Thanks, Viper. He's like an encyclopedia, isn't he, Viper?
Yeah, it really is.
That's meant as a compliment, by the way.
Yeah, it's not much of an insult, is it, if it was? No. You're very clever and have a lot of knowledge.
You're like Rain Man.
The thing is, with this fight, I don't imagine any of them are getting a title shot anytime soon, because the rumors is that it's Valentina versus Nunes for the Rio card.
Yeah.
And so that's a couple months
really good.
away. So we've just started the fight, round 1. 4 minutes, 55
56, 55, 54, 53. I think we're synced up perfect. Ooh. You got there, Cronenberg.
Aggressive.
Got a Cronenberg.
Yeah, just a few.
Got a it's 1665 Nescafe.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, because that's the issue. I don't normally drink during UFC because, I don't want to have a beer for breakfast.
Jesus Christ, you are both delayed. Yeah, we are.
Well, you sync up with us, Viper, yeah? Do you know what I mean? It's 2 against 1, yeah? You vibe up with us, yeah?
Vibe up.
Vibe up. Sync up. Yeah, it's just I'm just hitting 4 minutes now.
Yep. That's where I am as well.
Trouble is, this is a boring opener, right? It really is dumb.
I know that they did it. I know they did it last year. For the remember when Gaethje and Chandler opened up the card. I know they did it for Trevor Whitman, but I actually really enjoyed that. Like, put a banger on first.
Yeah,
it puts a lot of asses in seats as well, doesn't it? You know what's weird is, like, even when I went to go see it, like, I remember one of my mates at the time was like, we're getting there just like for the main card. You're like, I've paid like whatever amount, $350 or something for this ticket. Early predictions for Adesanya and Zhang. Oh, who are you going for in the Zhang fight, Dwayne?
Well, I don't know. I think Zhang's quite a good fight. But I don't know a lot about her really. I'm definitely. The thing is, jokes aside, I do think Zhang's probably going to get an early knockout. But after seeing what Esparza did to Yan Xiaonan, just held her down, and how afraid Rose was of that takedown, I'm not going to write Esparza off. But I am going to go Zhang, I don't know, round 2 knockout maybe round 3.
Yeah.
What about you for Zhang and Esparza?
I think Zhang's going to murder her, I think. And she's going to be 2-time. I'm not being as easygoing as yourself. I'm not giving them Esparza enough credit. I think Zhang's just going to run through her. She's too strong. And then Alex, what do you think about Izzy? I haven't really put much thought into it actually yet. The 281 prediction.
Sorry, my sushi's here.
Sushi. Enjoy that, Dwayne. Jesus. Yeah, Viper. I mean, just the syncing to try and get this. Because I bought the pay-per-view. So I've got to pause it to keep up with Dwayne's. But I mean, it's fine, isn't it? What about yourself, anyway? What do you think about Zhang and the rest of the card for 281? Because we've got Chandler and Poirier on that card as well. Sushi mukbang time. It's going to be like Katie Up. If you haven't seen her stuff, have a look at that. It's not been a bad first round, though, to be fair. This full of action. See, you might even be into the second or third. See, I was saying I hadn't really put much thought into it, but I actually agree with Viper from like my early thoughts. I actually think Pierre is going to be able to get the job done, but we won't really go into 281 too much.
Yeah, well, it's a difficult one, isn't it? The thing is, with Pereira, he's beaten twice already, so that makes it, already puts him at an advantage. But it was such a long time ago, so I think it's hard to base it off that.
But you think like, does that put Izzy under pressure to perform well? Does it put Alex under pressure to get a knockout again? Can you comment on Chukagian's yips? I read that wrong at first. I thought he said hips. I'm like, what's the matter with him?
What's a yip?
No, like yip. Every time you throw a punch or something. It reminds me of, you remember the old Spider-Man game on the second one on the PS2? Every time you jump it.
Oh, okay. I've always called them naps.
Naps?
Naps, yeah. NIAP, naps, yeah. But yeah, it probably does put a lot of pressure on him, but you can comment on her hits if you prefer. Well.
Bit of a swelling.
This is a wholesome stream. We shan't be having any of that.
It's like the Extreme Rules stream. What match was it as well where you were like, I can see that you're quite into this, Mark. I was like, when she looked like one of the vampires that Blade goes and kills in the nightclub.
Oh yeah, like, I forgot what her name is.
I can't remember it, but I was like, I am here for it. I am here for it.
Well, it's the same for tennis as well, though, isn't it, Viper? Because Viper's just said, I don't know why female fighters make so much noise like that. But like, if you look at tennis players, they do really big grunts as well. I don't know, maybe it's just they're exerting more energy, for example. I'm not sure. To really hit at high volumes and stuff, Maybe they're going full on out. I don't know. I'm just
not that I've ever competed, but when I'm on the bag, all you hear is just me like heavy ass breathing, and I've stopped listening to music as well. So I just put, not in general, I've just like for the timer for like rounds on the bag and that. So all I hear is just myself heavy breathing, suffering at end of a round.
Did I miss anything interesting in that last round? I went to get my food. I have a theory.
It's a good round. I have a theory. Chukagian is blind and her yips are a sauna.
Like she's Daredevil.
Yeah. comes out to cage with a Labrador dog and a white stick and dark sunglasses.
Well, there's that guy, isn't it? Who did Justin Gaethje fight with a one arm? Who was that guy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were bisping with one eye.
That's true.
Oh, no. Do you remember Matt Hamill is the only guy who's given a loss to John Jones. Technically, he was deaf.
Oh yeah. Oh, was it?
So I'm at 3 minutes now.
Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but this really is a lackluster opening.
I mean, she's number one, Chukagian.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you've got such a dominant champion, it's like being, it's like being king of the tramps in it being number one on this. It means nothing.
King of the tramps.
Well, it's, I love them.
Eloquently put.
Well, I'm not wrong. Right, it's time for that sushi mukbang, as Viper finally put.
I was saying you like the new Katie Yup. Have you
Who's
seen
that?
her stuff? Remember that channel that I shown you about it was like dark secrets and deep dives and all that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can mention channel names, but just in case
I think you can.
That next pour. Oh, it's
Oh
great.
yeah.
I've lost hours. But there's like theories and that mukbang is. I think it's disgusting. I can't stand listening to people eat. But she does like long, like massive food, and then she always has a blindfold over her. You can see a cut lip, bruises on her wrist, and all that kind of stuff. And people are like, "What's going on behind the cameras?"
Maybe it's something kinky.
But then someone said, and like in her messages, it comes up like, "Hi guys," but the H is highlighted, and throughout whatever text comes on the screen, it says "help." And you're like, "Well, what's more likely here that someone's keeping her captive, making her eat, and then lets her edit her own videos?"
Yeah. Or she's doing it for her attention, isn't she? 100%. Li Jingliang got robbed. Yeah, Li Jingliang did get robbed, didn't he? Like last fight with Rodriguez.
Yeah, that were silly.
It's a shame, isn't it? Because he was so good as well. And he didn't get to wear his suit, obviously. Did you see that in for Xianan versus Dern? He bought a brand new suit. And he said, I'm going to wear it.
Look at that. 26-20 and 2026 for both of them. Yeah, I've seen that. I've been practicing English as well.
Well, not just that. So, in the fight for Mackenzie Dern and Yan Xianan, he bought another brand new suit and he was going to wear it for her fight to watch his teammate. And who's the Facebook guy? I forgot his name.
Facebook guy?
He owns Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, yeah.
He bought the whole arena out, so he didn't get to go. Why is it happening now?
Yeah, not the best look, has he?
No, not at all.
He'll turn up in camo shorts and a wife beater vest, though, and then all of a sudden he'll get to speak as much as he wants. That was a robbery. I was gutted at that, to be honest. Especially because he helped save the card as well.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I guess Rodriguez did it. Everyone apart from Hamzat saved that card,
Yeah. After this fight, I'm going to go make another coffee, Dwayne. I don't think I'm starving as well, but can't really make breakfast yet.
What time is it for you?
7:30. I mean, I can't really make it because it's just going to take too long.
Wow, what are you making?
No, I'm just gonna make literally just eggs or something, but I'll be away for a while.
To be honest, Mark, now's probably the best time to go because this is, it's not overly interesting, is it?
You guys think Chimaev misses weight again?
Well,
I think I read somewhere this week that Dana said he's going to give him one more chance at 170. And
yeah,
did you see that interview where the Leon and Edwards 3 saying for a co-main event, Hamzat and Colby? I don't even know if Colby's going to take that risk, Well,
it wasn't. Did you actually watch the whole interview or did you just see it? So in the interview,
I've seen the whole interview.
What with the MacLife guy?
Yeah, but he didn't promise it. He just like, oh, I've got a pitch for you. And then Dana's like, yep, let's do it. And then he's probably already forgot.
But Dana was kind of just sort of playing on because he was like, oh, you'll do this and you'll have to do this for me. Yeah, I'll do whatever. Yeah, sure thing. So it felt more of a joke than I'll actually book it, you know.
Plus, I don't think Colby's really going to entertain that idea, to be honest with
you. No, why would he? It's too much risk.
You think he screws up again? Against Colby, and especially how embarrassed they were last time. Well, they weren't embarrassed, were they? But I mean, how much heat was on him. I don't imagine him to want to. But I don't know, because he didn't care one bit. So,
thing is, if they put Hamzat versus Colby on, that fight will not go ahead because Colby will say so much stuff, wind Hamzat up, and Hamzat will attack him backstage, and then the fight will get cancelled. I can guarantee it now.
Who's Colby going to fight? This is what we've been speaking about for a while now, isn't it? After the Masvidal fight, because you're like, who else is there? Because obviously Kamaru beat him twice.
I guess
Leon's tied up with Kamaru for a third, and you're like, well, who else? Give him Bilal Muhammad. Yeah, or Burns.
Gilbert Burns would be good. Or Bilal Muhammad.
Fight Masvidal, doesn't
he? Yeah, well, that's an easy win for a minute. That's why.
Yeah, I think so. Masvidal talks a lot for a guy who needs a win.
Yeah. And the thing is, there's talks of him fighting Conor, isn't there? Which would be a good fight, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah. Conor's in the same conversation as John Jones. I'm not excited until he's actually in the cage.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I was reading them the other day. I saw this thing. It was in John Jones going to move up to heavyweight. And the article was nearly 10 years ago. It was ridiculous. I was like, what? Viper said, I'm still waiting for this cardio god striker of Hamzat that I was promised to the build-up of the Burns fight. I think the issue is with Hamzat is not that he necessarily has bad cardio, he just doesn't know how to manage it. He came out too excited in that fight. And to be honest, I thought he lost to Gilbert Burns. I was surprised he'd won, to be honest.
I thought it was close, but I thought Hamzat took that. Like I watched it because when they put the free fights on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I went and had a watch. It's very rare I do that actually. I just usually watch, if there's a big knockout or something, I'll just go back and watch them. But
I'll tend to watch the free fights on the build up to a card for us, like for doing predictions and stuff, just for a bit of research.
Yeah.
But even then,
to be fair, it was at high altitude. Speaking of high altitude, that the Costa and Rockhold fight was the most bizarre thing that I've ever seen. I think that was just crazy. Yeah. Like I was saying, Rockhold was lent over like when you've made CJ run too much when you're playing San Andreas, like after the first round.
It was really good, wasn't it? Ooh, just had a big bite of wasabi then.
More luck to you. Although water's too spicy for me.
Yeah, Mark doesn't like anything if it's not got gravy on it.
Exactly. We're doing at work. We're doing a shared lunch of from your culture, and I was going to bring just a massive chippy, mushy peas, bit of curry sauce, gravy all slapped in. I thought, no, I'm going to go down the snack route. So I'm going to bring in, Tunnocks tea cakes, some shortbreads. I'm going down that route. Plus, because we're playing bowls after, so I want my team ship shape.
Viper, I bet you're a big fan of Tunnocks tea cakes, right?
How do you not like spicy stuff? Because I'm a little boy. That's why. Right, mate. I'm going to make a coffee. I'm gonna boil some eggs.
All right, mate. No rush at all. Yeah, Mark, when it comes to spicy stuff, he's not the best. I remember he came down to London to hang out with me, and he was staying for the weekend, so we watched WrestleMania. And I was like, oh, what food do you like? Nothing. Oh, okay. Do you want to go for a Chinese? Don't like it. Okay. Do you want to go for Indian? Don't like it. He likes mash and vegetables and beef. Yeah, I'm excited for Gamrot and Dariush. I think it'll be a fun fight. I can't really call it, to be honest. I've got my bets on Dariush, but I feel like it could go either way, really, in all honesty. Viper, Manning is about to become Valentina's next victim. Well, yeah, probably. But the issue is that's the issue with these kind of fights, isn't it? You just don't see either of these beating the champion at all. Yeah, you're miles ahead of us, aren't you, Viper? Be careful. Just moving forward. Don't put the results in if you're ahead of us, just because it'll ruin it, because we're all at the same time. I wouldn't say it's under-delivered. I think, to be honest, the prelims were nothing amazing. There was some good stuff on it. We had British Smash Boy himself. Volkov was good. But yeah, overall, it's been fine. Thing is, with such a big card like this, I would have liked some more big names on the prelims and stuff. And we've got this as an opening of a card. I mean, what a terrible fight to start off with, right? I just wasn't invested in it at all. But the main three fights are really good. Andrew Tate is on the screen. What? I wish they'd stop giving that guy a platform. Who cares what you've got to say, right? I think the issue is with people like Andrew Tate, he's just a character. So, he can do whatever he wants. Who cares? I think there's so many people who take advice from him. You're like, he's just playing a character. You don't have to believe the stuff he's saying,
I don't want to let you know. Steve Harvey.
Huh. Yeah, we're miles behind.
Yeah, we are. Oh, there's Joanna. Still dizzy. Steve Harvey made it to a UFC event before me. Sad day. Where is it you're based? Brooklyn.
Right. If 285's in the UK, I'm going to go to that one.
Yeah, well, we're going to go to the Perth card. Have a look at tickets, but you forget how isolated New Zealand is. You think, oh, it's just next door. Nah, it's about a 10-hour flight.
Is it really that? Is it that long a flight?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I'm in California because I hate disposable income.
That's like me in London, honestly. Bloody heck. It's a ripper.
Oh, Rose.
Playing the piano.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not showing a fight, is it? But
her last fight was shocking. That was boring.
Oh, damn. There you go. You and Viper can link up for 285.
Viper, I'm not getting done for grooming you. Sally and I've talked about.
You're going to start buying him the tickets.
Yeah, I'll bring you a little chocolate bar, Viper, as well if you're a good boy.
No, wait. Finish that after you said I'm not grooming you, and then you went. Sally and I have had talks about finish that first.
Oh yeah, so Sally and I've talked about maybe going to the Perth card, having a holiday in Australia.
Okay, I'm glad that you went that direction.
Yeah, yeah. I have talked about nonsense kids. You know, we're gonna say that. Can you imagine? And to openly say it like this on a public forum.
Yes, Gamrot and Dariush time on it.
Yeah. Who are you going for this fight?
Dariush. I like the boy.
Yeah, I think so as well, but it's a difficult one for both of them, I think. I think it's going to go like the way.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? I'm going to make a compilation of that.
I'm just making it's a difficult one, isn't it? It's because I live my life as a neutral person, yeah? I'll try my best to.
Yeah.
But it is a difficult one.
Let's not dwell too deep into this one, Viper.
What she said.
I'll let you read it.
Oh no. I've talked about nonsense kids. Do not clip that up, please.
I'm really gutted that we didn't get Dariush and Islam. I know it ended because of injury and everything like that, but that would have been a really, really class fight.
Well, that's what's annoying, isn't it? I mean, they were supposed to fight, but then it got cancelled because of injury, and now they're both on the same card. You think, what? Doesn't make any sense.
Do you reckon Volk were a little bit gutted?
Yeah, today? Definitely. The thing is, I am looking forward to Charles and Islam. I think it's just a very interesting fight because I really, really don't know what's going to happen. But I would have liked to see Volk step up.
Yeah, well, I think it's about time, isn't it? But mind you, I would like to see the full prep for him stepping up to lightweight. Yeah. You know, like the press conferences, everything. Even though Volk isn't exactly a massive trash talker, but
yeah, that's true. That's a really good point because the thing is, when you've got a good champ like Volk, you want all that build up, don't you? You know, it's exciting that he's a last minute replacement, but it's not as good as a real build up and a real shot at it, you know. But I just don't know how he fares against either of them, really.
Do you not think Beneil Dariush looks like, you know, your year 8 art teacher? Kind of grey, a bit windswept and interesting, but he can kick your ass.
Yeah. He wears jeans and a white shirt, definitely. Like a cool teacher. Really weird. He does look like
a that's teacher. It. He's always got a bit of paint, paint slapped on him. It's like, what do you call the boy? Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall is absolute like submission specialist, just crazy. But he looks like a fucking packer in a warehouse. You know?
He does. He just looks like any bloke just sort of wandering around. It's funny how that can happen, isn't it?
Dwayne, we need to do some MMA guru stuff. Impressions of fighters insulting Goku. I don't know what a Goku is, so I'll leave you to do that, Dwayne.
Well, I'm not doing any impressions, but Goku is a guy on the Discord we talked to. You'll have seen him pop up. He does. Well, that's where the name's from. He does pop up in our comments and stuff. But no, I will not be doing impressions and saying stuff that'll get me cancelled. Even though I have just said I have talked about nonsense kids, so maybe that's a bit too late for that now.
Maybe we stop repeating that one as well, Dwayne.
I'll keep it in my head.
No, don't.
Right, cancel the live stream quick.
That's it. Cancel Northernlights. It was good while it lasted.
Yeah. I'm gonna get another beer right quick before this starts.
Yeah, Viper and Brooklyn, who you got for this?
Do you think the winner of this fight gets a title shot? Do you think Dariush gets a title shot?
He's called for it. I mean, I know everyone calls for it, don't they? As soon as they break the top 15, usually people call for a title shot. But yeah. He's probably done. I think he's probably done enough. Maybe one more.
I think what should probably happen is the winner of this will fight Volk on the Perth card. And then the winner of Dustin and Chandler. Huh?
Volk's a different weight.
Yeah, Volkanovski.
Yeah, it's a different weight. He won't fight a lightweight for no belt.
No, I said the Chandler and Islam, the winner of that, will fight Volk on the Perth card.
Oh, I thought you said the winner of these.
No, sorry. I did mean the title shot. Maybe I didn't say that. And then the winner of this fight will fight the winner of Chandler and Poirier. So Poirier.
Yeah. Mark needs to stop being a boomer and get Discord. I had AOL chat when I was 13. I love you, no Viper, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, Mark. Literally, Viper. Mark didn't even know how to buy the pay-per-view today. He would not know how to use Discord. Did not put him on it.
I remember like a good few years ago when remember when 4G were a thing? I thought I had to download it.
Thing is, that sounds like a joke, but I know it's real for you. I really
thing is like everyone's got the things that they lack and the things that they're good at. But when I was talking to Ryan yesterday, my mate, I says, when I was looking for a new phone, they have these ones where, like, the screen can bend and stuff. He's like, that's been out for a good while now, Mark. I'm like, yeah, and they've got cameras on them. I'm there with my disposable, winding it up.
It is like you're an old man, though.
How long did it take you to download 4G using 3G? I was on dial-up, I'll have you know, Brooklyn.
You remember when
we'll have to clip that up.
That's good.
Do you remember when your dial-up would start and your router would start screaming at you?
Yeah.
Like it was in pain.
No, I remember when we got our first computer, I was well excited. But I didn't know how to do anything on it. So I just played on Paint.
Yeah. Yeah, you play on Paint and Solitaire, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you find an old four-lettered word when you're a young boy and you never look back.
Disgusting, man.
That's what I tell myself for about 10 minutes after. Is that his lass?
Yeah.
His daughter. Oh, looking forward to this.
Right, really feels like the card's starting now, doesn't it?
Now our washing machines can connect to the internet. Don't believe you, Brooklyn. Don't believe you. Here we go. 49, 48.
Oh.
Dariush coming out.
Yeah, he's really going for it, isn't he? I think he's here to make a statement like, right, I need a title shot. I deserve it. I'm going to smash your boy. Wait, is Gamrot bleeding already?
It probably will be.
Yeah, Gamrot's got blood.
I thought he clipped him with a knee. Look at this. Look at this, Dwayne.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
He's like a destroyer droid. You know how he folds himself up and starts rolling? They won't destroy us.
It seems like there's no keeping Dariush down, does there? Yeah,
No,
look at Gamrot's here. It's bust open already. Yeah.
Is it on his lug?
Yeah.
Looks like his, cauliflower ear, where it got
burst. Yeah,
opened up. Really good start for the Ramos.
Yeah, really good. Is Dariush bleeding above the eye? Or is that where he's just been rubbing his heads against Gamrot?
Might have just been rubbing heads. There you go. Look, destroyer droid again. Droidicars. That's what Viceroy calls them, isn't it?
Dariush is getting him in some bad positions here, isn't there? I think he's going to get him.
Yeah, he's got to be real careful. Gamrot's bloody good as well, though.
Yeah, really is.
Oh, here we go. Kurt Angle style. I'll make your ankle hurt. Go on, figure four. I'll tell you, Dwayne, when I was at the wrestling last night, there was someone on the floor and they went and stomped him on the head. And I was like that sort of MMA focused out. You can't do that. It's a grounded opponent. I thought, oh, yeah, different thing entirely. Well, that punched it back at head. Like,
it looked like it, didn't it? Well, on the prelims, Rosa got kneed in the head. Or was it the other girl who got kneed in the head? No, Rosa kneed someone in the head. You thought, and she got a point deducted, but I'm like, no way. If that was me, I'd be like, get her out. Give me the win, mate. I'm not bothered.
See how this position ends up in. This is good, this.
Yeah, really good. Dariush has never really looked in danger, has he? No matter what position he is, he's kind of moved into something very offensive.
He's going to Olympic slam him. Oh, no. Dariush looks old enough to be Gamrot's dad. You're right, he does. This is like Bart Simpson's evil twin brother coming back to fight him.
I don't know, but whoever said this looks like his dad, I hope your dad doesn't do this to you. Bit weird. The issue is, how do you score a round like this? Because, Dariush has kind of been on, Gamrot's kind of been on the top all the time, but Dariush has always been going for those submissions and stuff. So I guess Dariush, right? Because he's making submission attempts.
Well, I know, knowing the judges, it'd be a 10-8 to Gamrot.
Yeah, it won't surprise me, honestly. The judges are
going to check on the eggs. Check on the eggs, mate.
No, mate. Dariush looks like the guy who refused to get on Discord. Does look a bit like Mark, yeah, just an old man.
Good morning.
Feels like this can go either way so far, though. It's anyone's fight still.
Second round.
Four minutes 50 into round 2. Yes, I know we're behind, but it is what it is here. Viper. This so far proves Dariush is a legit top 5 fighter and not a guy who bullied withered Tony. Yeah, I agree 100%. I think Dariush could fight, I think, against Islam and Charles perfectly fine and, maybe even get the win.
Yeah, I think so. That's exactly like you were saying in the this week in the videos. When you're saying that with Charles as champion, it really does feel like he is very beatable.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
No. But yeah, that's the thing. Charles feels beatable, but you don't think he's going to lose either. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? It feels really exciting. It feels like anything can happen. Whereas if you get someone like Islam, I worry that's, if he just does dominate, it makes it a bit dull, doesn't it?
Oh, I thought he caught him with that knee.
Yeah, I did.
This is really good, this
Yeah,
fight.
really, really good.
I did put a bet on this one.
Ooh. See, that's what I hate. It's the one thing I really hate about the no strikes to a down opponent, leg strikes. Because if someone's just holding on to your leg for dear life, you better just knee him in the face. It's ridiculous. It's true. You should be able to do it. Well, they do it in one. They do it in one championship, don't they? You can do it there.
Viper, Oliveira going to be the new lightweight GOAT after Charles knocks him out in round 1. Do you mean Islam? Comes out fighting himself, just pulling head off it.
It's hard really to say who the lightweight GOAT is, isn't it? Because it doesn't really feel like there is one.
No. Ooh, that was clever. Ooh.
I guess it's technically Khabib, right?
If you don't want to get kneed in the face, don't put your face next to his knee. That reminds me of the okay, I'm just going to do this. And if you get hit, it's your own fault.
What's that from?
That's Lisa and Bart.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Viper, fight of the night so far. Well, I mean, we had 2 fights in, but I guess if you mean the prelims as well. But yeah, it is so far. This has been the best one out of all the prelim stuff.
That was nice. That was nice from Dariush. So that was Sean Brady's first loss earlier, wasn't it, to Bilal?
Was it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
What's your timer on, Mark?
1:11, 10.
Oh, mine's
9.
45 now. Just jumped up.
Yours just jumped.
Yeah,
there we go.
Jumped.
43, 42, 41.
Yeah, we're about right now. Jumped again now. I'm on 46. Oh, winds me up when this happens.
That's quite annoying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on 20. Just let me know when you're there.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do, we'll catch up in between rounds. It's no bother.
It's just easier with the timer, though, isn't it? Whereabouts here?
20 now.
Oh, right. We're getting a third. That could have been saved by the bell. You see how that ended?
Yeah.
I was going to say, does it look like Benil's a bit fatigued? But I mean, it's very easy for me to say that about someone at the peak physical fitness when I make noises getting out of.
I think you might cut out, Mark. Think we might have lost Mark. Yeah, it's definitely 1-1 so far, isn't it? Here he is. He's back now. 4-minute 15 round 3.
49, 48. Yeah. Where are you at?
37, 36, 35.
Right. Well, I'm at 26. Just let me know when you then just count down.
Right. 28, 27, 26.
Right. Oh, well, that. Yeah, I'm about to KO the diabetes show, and I can't wait.
I don't think he'll KO him. I don't think we're getting a KO in that next fight at all. I know Jan knocked out Faber, and he technically got a TKO over Aldo, but Aldo wasn't knocked out, was he? He was just on top of him.
That were a live murder, though. I remember the ref. I'm pretty sure just horror films weren't cutting it for him, and he just wanted to watch one live. That was just disgusting. It went on for too long.
Way too long, did it? Aldo, he covered up. He thought, right, I want this to end. Get me out of here, so I don't have to tap out. Tap to bloody strikes.
He's not Bob Sapp.
Jan, third round liver kick or 30-26. Meth McDonald. Oh, I think Gamrot might win this now,
Good well, dude. Good well.
So I think he won that second round.
A really good fight.
A really good fight. I really enjoyed it so far.
Yep. Yeah, this is worth getting up for.
At least I have to get up at 3 o'clock though. I'd kill to get up at 6 a.m. to watch the fights. That'd be great. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I was there complaining, but like I said though, I'm never happy. It could be on at perfect time, and I'm going, yeah, but all my Sunday's gone. This is probably perfect time, actually.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it being a bit later as well, actually, because I think that would work well for everyone. If this started an hour, 2 hours later, at least then everyone in America could watch it at a decent time. You in Australia, here in the UK and Europe. I think that's a good time for almost everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, because the cage.
Oh!
Class. That was sweet.
Wow, that was good, really good.
I wondered if there were a fight in the card because a lot of people were. DC's just mentioned that there were. But I mean, there's a fight going on in the cage as well. So,
Oh, there's even a fight outside. It's probably Hasbulla.
and I could, yeah, big moment there for Benil.
Really big moment. He's completely turned the tides of this fight now. I think he's won that round just with a knockdown alone.
This round, yeah.
Oh. See, Dariush was almost a step ahead there. Thought, right, he's done this. Now he's going to go for a takedown. You know, he was waiting for him at every point.
It's like a tarantula.
Yeah. It's that big overhand that wrestlers throw is always crazy, isn't it? Because you always think that they're going to go for a takedown. So you get ready to sprawl and you've pushed yourself forward. So you're almost flinging your head into their fist, you know. So that's, you know, it's kind of like what Khabib did and Bo Nickel did recently. You know, it's that big overhand, isn't it? I think Dariush has got this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really high level. Right,
yeah, really good.
I'm gonna go get my brekkie.
All right, mate. I'm gonna guess 29-28, but I don't know. Trouble is, I know you guys are ahead of us, so you probably already know who's won. So apparently there's something going on in the crowd. Someone's fighting in the crowd, apparently. I wonder what's happening. Is there anything on Twitter? Do any of you guys know? You heard anything? Twitter usually have the answers for this kind of thing, don't they? So apparently Hasbulla has attacked Steven Seagal in the crowd. I doubt that. Well, Hamzat is in the crowd, so it wouldn't surprise me. I'm trying to look for something. I can't seem to find it. See if there's what happened. No, I can't find anything about it. Yeah, really good fight that. And we've got O'Malley versus Piotr Yan next, which I'm excited for. I think we can get something really interesting here. I know a lot of people are writing off Sean, but I won't be so quick just to go, that's it, he's done. But it's interesting to see what level he's really at. I think we're going to see that tonight. Because what if O'Malley comes out and he beats Yan like he beat Almeida or someone like that? I mean, that's just such a crazy thing to happen. Yeah, the problem is you're 100% right there. Brooklyn's just said that Dariush is in the wrong weight class for a title shot. And it's all right. The problem is with the lightweight division, it's the most popular division in the UFC. So, you know, it's got all the eyes focused on it. And so they've always got to push stars for that title shot in that division. Whereas if, I don't know, if he was fighting in bantamweight or something or featherweight, they'd probably just give him a title shot already. You know, maybe I've been a bit rude to the other divisions there, but you know what I mean.
Dariush got it.
Yeah, got the win. Yeah, apparently there is some fight going on in the crowd. Someone on Twitter said it was Hasbulla and Steven Seagal, but I doubt it.
Yeah. Andrew Tate and Steve Harvey.
What, going at it?
Yeah.
I don't really know Steve Harvey that much. I don't feel like he's a big star in
There
America.
he is. Oh.
In England, should I say? Mark's favourite, Hasbulla.
That's a fight I'd like to see.
Hamzat versus Hasbulla. Gordon Ryan's going to be on Fight Pass. Oh, okay. I wonder how he'd do in MMA.
Oh, I'm nervous, Dwayne.
I am.
Nervous.
All right, don't tire yourself out, Peter. I'd be knackered doing that. I'll be out of breath. Slow down, Jan. Got a whole fight ahead of you, mate.
Viper, just forced my dad to make me pasta. Nice one.
Dad.
Steve Harvey, a rock star amongst the 70-plus Jeopardy crowd. That's my kind of crowd.
But you like old ladies, do you?
Yeah. Have you heard that new Rolling Stones song?
New. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, shame the fight was not very good at all.
Wasn't it? Rubbish.
He's so good though, is he? It was just like I don't like to say someone's like boring apart from Bilal, but he does what he has to.
Yeah,
you know, he's smart with it. You know, why would he come in and?
This here with Pereira is, it really shows why the rankings just don't mean anything in UFC. You know, like, why is he getting a title shot? Really, why? Because he battered Strickland, you know.
Yeah. Do you remember that meme that you'd sent me of Strickland? Because he's coming forward, and what were it like when you've turned the light off after watching a horror film and it's just him like this?
Yeah, Viper sent me that. It's so funny, isn't it?
It was just one of that's stacked, is that?
That's a huge card. Oh yeah, I forgot Frankie Edgar's on it. And Dan Hooker. Oh,
Dan Hooker. Yeah.
It's a shame for Dan
well, isn't it?
Yeah. It's such a shame for Dan Hooker because I'm such a big fan of him, but you know, he's really just dropped right down now, hasn't he? It's because he takes all these daft last minute fights, you know. Well, Hooker, do you want to fight Islam on 2 weeks' notice? Oh, say no, Dan. Say no.
He should have you as his manager.
Yeah, well, he's got a new manager now, hasn't he? His team's his managed coach.
Oh, Viper made the meme.
Oh, well done, Viper. Amazing. Well, I stole it and passed it around. It was good, though. It was funny.
It was like me playing Dead Space when I was like 16. Oh, you like Little Nightmares, by the way, then?
Yeah, I really, really liked it. And then when it finished, I thought, I'll watch some videos like, what's all this mean and all that. But the problem is, it started going into like spoilers of like Little Nightmares 2, and I thought, well, I'll just wait then. I'll play the second one. But I think I kind of figured the story out.
To be honest, I can't really remember like any twists and tales in that. I just really enjoyed the actual game itself because I had a Switch. I got it in like the Boxing Day sale 2020 or something, thinking I'm going home soon back to UK.
Yeah.
But then obviously I just ended up playing it and yeah, loved it.
Yeah, really.
The second one is a little more creepy, but yeah, just see what you think of it. I recommend.
Yeah, I'm going to play the second one. I'm playing Last of Us Part 1 at the moment. Literally just started that today. I'll try the second one after.
I did that a few years ago. But I'm not much of a gamer anymore.
Yeah,
but
it's difficult for you though, isn't it? It's a difficult one, Mark. Because you're always transient all the time. So it's like you can't just buy a big PlayStation, can you? And lug that round with you everywhere you move, can you? So you might do when you move back or settle somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I've still got a PS4. I don't think I'd be buying a PS5 unless I somehow just have the impulse buy.
Yeah, there's not much point of buying one yet, really. I mean, there's no exclusive games for it, really. You can play them all on PS4 right now. I am excited for this fight just because I'm so curious how it's all going to play down.
Yep, exactly the same. That's how I feel.
Because, Dana was right. He said this is a big moment for Sean because if Sean can get this win, this projects him up. He's not just hype anymore. He is a legitimate star, isn't he? Then he really is a legitimate fighter. But even if he does well against him, he doesn't even have to win. If he can make this close, it really puts him up there. And I wonder if Jan's going to underestimate him a little bit. Well, people say that all the time, don't they?
They do, but I mean, this one's got good reason to, though. Number 11 against number 1.
Yeah, that's true. Brooklyn just put here, you guys invested enough in any of these fights to be legitimately nervous. Charles and Islam, I'd say, just because it really affects what happens in that whole division, doesn't it? But, either way, I'd be happy with either of them winning.
The Aljamain and TJ fight, not. I'm interested, obviously, but I'm just not as. I don't really get excited for a TJ fight.
No, but if TJ wins this, what? He's the best bantamweight ever, 3-time champion.
I was listening to his song.
I wondered what you were doing.
Incoming Yan wrestling. Won't surprise me because we haven't really seen. You remember, like with Paeva that were at 269 with O'Malley, when he even said after, like, if he did try wrestling me because I broke his ribs or something like that.
Yeah.
He had broken ribs at O'Malley, and he said, so I'd have been really struggling, sort of thing. But I think people just wanted to be the guy to knock Sean out.
Yeah,
to be able to stand with him.
And the thing is, we've never seen O'Malley really wrestle, so I'm curious what he's like on the ground. I know he was on the ground with Cheetah, but, he was on one leg and he'd been rocked, and you think, well, it's difficult to sort of, evaluate someone's jiu-jitsu and wrestling when it's like that. We don't really know, do we?
Yeah. I don't like Aljo or DJ, so I'm hoping for a double KO that results in Aljo being stripped. Easily grounded opponent.
And they just give it to the winner of this fight. They just give the...
Yeah.
Right, you get the belt.
That Chris Mutino fight, it was just silly, though, wasn't it? That was, so one-sided.
Which fight, sorry?
Chris Mutino.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that
looks like the Joker.
Yeah. I was like, who's Chris Mutino? Oh, yeah, that guy with the green hair, he battered. Yeah, he did knock him out, but, I mean, the ref should have stopped that. I think he really, really should have stopped it. It's about 1 million unanswered strikes. You can't keep that going.
Bit nervous now actually.
I am.
Now, I'll be full yeah, I'm fine. But, when they're in, then you're like, my ass is making buttons just sat here, safe. If I were there. Oof.
Yeah, I think this fight is probably one of them that I'm excited more about, even maybe more than the title fight, just because it really just either legitimizes O'Malley or it doesn't, you know. And I am a bit of a fan of O'Malley, and I get a lot of people don't like him, but I just want to see what level he's at.
Yeah.
You know, because for some people, they don't even think he can win a round against Jan. And, you know, maybe he can't, but if he can get that, maybe you can get some, you know.
I mean, I might end up eating my words completely, but like we've said numerous times this week, like people seem to be very quick to write O'Malley off.
Yeah.
You know, I might end up getting a 4-second knockout from Jan. You never know. But and then I'll eat my words. But I mean,
but anything can happen. Literally anything can happen, you know.
I love fighters that can't speak English. Right. Right.
Brooklyn, why do you love fighters that can't speak English? Are you being sarcastic?
Like Li Jingliang, like practicing English. He's like, no, you're ruining it.
Yeah. Well, Jan can speak English. Do you see him in the embedded? He was talking quite a lot. But I think when it comes to the press conferences and stuff,
I sort of stopped watching them.
Yeah, they're not as good recently, are they? They're a bit boring as of late. It's just them just training footage. You're like, oh, okay. Which I get. I mean, what else are you supposed to show? But it's a bit dull.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with Jan, he can speak English, but when you're in, you know, when you're in these press conferences and stuff, it's already hard to hear. It's, you know, it's difficult, isn't it? So you get why they don't do it.
I love Santos and Oliveira. Is that Thiago Santos or is it Talia Santos?
I think Thiago Santos. I don't think he likes Talia Santos.
He got released, didn't he, after Jamal Hill loss?
Yeah, where's he gone? PFL, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's getting a bit of traction, that PFL, isn't it? It's getting some really big stars because it's got an interesting tournament system, hasn't it? And you get like $1 million for winning at the end or something. Slow down, Jan. You've got to be knackered. He's literally flipping all over the place. Chill out. I'm tired watching him.
Oh, getting a bit nervous now, Dwayne.
Yeah, me too. Brooklyn says Thiago Santos. Yeah, I'm nervous. I think I'm more nervous than O'Malley is. Look how calm he is. Bloody hell. I'm curious just to see the height difference when they come out at the start.
Yeah. It's like Great Khali and Big Show.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
How did I get Big Show and Rey Mysterio mixed up?
Well, you know, they do look alike. 5'7.5", very important.
It is, yeah. It's the what do you call a guy under 6 foot? A friend.
Oh.
That's me in high school. Well, that's me now. One loss.
Yeah, at first I didn't like it when he did that, but now I think, like I say, it's quite funny that he does that because it winds people up, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, it's good. That's good. Sean's not giving any ground there. He's staring him down. He's saying, I'm not afraid of it. And I quite like that. I think it's.
Whereas if it be us, we'd come out like Sean Strickland. Well, he is a bit nasty, isn't he?
And just a big brown stain on the back of my shorts.
Yeah. Shaking like a shitting dog.
Yeah. You know, everyone always says that Jan's a notoriously slow starter, but it's because he fights a lot of 5-round fights. You know, I don't think I've seen many 3-round fights for him.
Oh, weird.
I think we found out what fight you're nervous for, Mark. Right, we're about to start.
Here we go. Jan and O'Malley. Round 1. Oh, coming out early with kicks.
My heart's pumping. I'm well nervous.
See, Jan ain't gonna feel bullied. He ain't gonna feel intimidated. No. He'll hunt him down.
Yeah, you're right. Because normally a lot of people, when they fight Sean O'Malley, there's a bit of a bit of name to him, isn't there? I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean.
O'Malley's always looked real sort of fluid, changing stances. Everything just looks smooth, transitioning well.
Very, very smooth. Very smooth fighter for sure. Oh, Jan's really backing him up against that cage as much as possible.
Chasing him down, isn't he?
What happened there?
I thought they might have think that it were either an eye scrape or a low blow or something, but it was fine.
Jan's coming in for those big body kicks.
He is. O'Malley keeps touching him though.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's all level pegged at the moment. I think O'Malley's probably technically outstruck him so far. What's Jan complaining about? Is he poked him in the eye or something?
I think so. Oh, nice. That was sweet by Sean.
Right over the top.
Oh.
Three minutes into round 1.
Viper, Brooklyn, who do you have for this? What do you think?
Oh, it's that big swinging overhand then.
I might have took his head off.
I think O'Malley's pretty technically winning this so far, but I mean, only just. I mean, it's super close.
Yeah, just going off the leg touches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen this before. He's got O'Malley pressed up against the fence.
Yeah. That's a good spot for O'Malley because he's
plus because he's so long as well.
Yeah. He's doing a good job, real good job there. Really good. Oh. Yeah, I'd say O'Malley's got this round so far.
Yeah.
But like we said before, it's expected of Jan to kind of lose the first round.
We just sit here during fights doing like the aliens from Toy Story.
Oh, I know I could never be a commentator because I know even now we're live streaming, but
here we go. And just as we said that, he's going to take it down.
Slammed him down.
Right, he's pressed up.
Jan won this round now. Then
he's hooking his legs. Look.
Yeah.
He's in Sean's guard, pressed up against the fence.
Oh.
I thought he was just going to rain down strikes then, like Khaleesi and King's Landing.
Well, Sean's doing a good job of stopping him from getting these strikes, though. He's really, he's doing a good job of keeping him out of full mount, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Back up, well done. No, he's doing well.
That was really good.
Really good from Sean.
From pure Jan.
And he's raining down strikes again on him now. He's doing well, really well. It's like we're his mum and dad. Well done, Sean.
Know, yeah. in an egg and spoon race on his sports day. He's done really well, honestly. They were organic eggs as well. Ooh. Nice strikes by Sean.
Yeah, really good. Sean's looking a little bit tired, though. I wonder if that takedown's enough for... Oh!
Nice.
Oh, nice. And he got his back. I think Sean's won the first round then. Definitely.
Got his back.
Yeah, O'Malley's won the
So.
first round there.
Right, can you smell that? Can you smell that second round TKO for Sean? Because my betting slip can.
Brooklyn's put here, how's Sean going to get bullied by a guy that can't ride most of the amusement park rides? Yeah. But, he picked him up, slammed him down, but Sean did real well there.
We do sound like parents at sports day.
Go on, Sean, you can do it. Doesn't matter if you lose.
It's not the winning that matters. It's just taking part.
Just taking part. Yeah, Sean's winning the stand-up for sure at the moment. I'd say he won that. So it's 10-9 to Sean. Come on. Well, Jan's breathing quite heavy, though. Come on, Sean. Yeah, Jan's coming out really quick now.
Yeah.
Oh!
Much more. It's people just writing O'Malley off like,
oh wow! Go on!
I'll tell you, second round TKO. Let's go, Sean. Let's
go. Oh, come on! Oh my god!
You've got to be careful though now.
Oh!
Jesus!
And Jan's come back with himself on his own, and then took him down. Oh my god, we got too excited for Sean then. Jan got annoyed there. He's like, right, you've dropped me. I'm going to drop you and take you down. Oh my god.
We're like little children. This is funny. That was sweet from both, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good, really good.
Come on, get back up.
Oh, he's trying to get him in an arm triangle, isn't he? My heart's pounding.
Yeah. I'd like to see this just because of how explosive that opening to the second round was. I'd like to see them both get back up.
Yeah, I would.
Trying to go for an arm bar.
Yeah.
Trying to wrap his arm up here. Here we go. Oh, no.
Oh, he's almost up there. Almost up. Oh, I hope Jan's not just going to hold him for the whole round.
O'Malley's back up. Pressed up against the fence.
He's too short to take O'Malley's back like that, I think. He can't, the distance is almost too far for him in a way. So O'Malley can just kind of stand up. Here we are.
Back to stand up. Can he escape it? Nah.
Straight back up against the fence.
I think Jan's quite happy here as well, though, isn't he?
Yeah, very happy.
Back to stand up. Here we go.
Good. Come on.
Let's go, Sean. I'm showing my bias. I'm rooting for Sean here.
I know I am as well. It's exciting.
Grip.
Leg sweep. But a big up kick from Sean there. Straight back up on his feet. This round's Jan's, I think, so far.
Yeah, that's so definitely. Control.
Oh.
Nice 1-2 from Sean.
Jan needs to be careful. He might tire himself out, though. But I don't know.
Like you said, though, he's used to 5 rounders, isn't he? I mean, I know it's only 3 rounds.
So he can blast out with these 3, can't he? He's definitely winning this round for sure.
Them kicks look nasty from Pete.
Yeah, kicks to the body, yeah.
That could really play an effect,
Yeah, definitely a big liver kick. That's what Viper's predicted, hasn't he? Liver kick second round.
See, I've got my eggs here, Dwayne, but I'm too nervous to eat.
Yeah, it's why I thought I'll eat in this first fight, get out of the way. Yeah, she's definitely Jan's round for sure.
Yeah, definitely says so.
Yeah, Jan's really showing his skill on Malia. I think he's just a bit too much for O'Malley, isn't he?
Looks to be.
He looks knackered, Sean, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sean's never felt anything like this, I don't think.
No, definitely not. But there's still another round left. It's still anyone's game. I think Sean just think, right, I'm just going to chill out here for a bit now. I don't blame him.
One more round to go.
One more round. I'd say it's a round apiece.
Bang. There's that left hand from Sean, look. And it'll show the one from Jan, won't it? Look at that.
Yeah, Jan was like, right, no. Oh, not a knockdown, so it's not a knockdown, but it's still, he won that round. It was all control time, more strikes, and that big sweep. So.
Yeah, that was nice, that sweep. All that money in Abu Dhabi and they can't afford a decent horn or buzzer.
Just going to grab a beer right quick.
Yeah, you're right. Right, last round. How would you say it's scored, Brooklyn, so far?
So round apiece, definitely. So they were all even so far, but Jan just looked too much for Sean. Sean needs to fight from a distance now. Just fight from the outside and get points.
I think Pierre's gonna grapple him again and just hold him.
Yeah, definitely. That's what he's going to try and do.
Nice.
Oh, 2018 Jan? I don't think so. I thought Sean won that first round. Maybe I'm blind.
When you watch live with a little bit of bias and you're into it as well, it can really alter.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go back and watch fights when you know what the outcome is, you're like, actually, yeah.
Oh.
Sean needs to hit Jan more times than Jan hits him. Hope that analysis helps.
Oh, really?
That's what I don't get. Why don't fighters just not get hit and then hit the other person? You know, they're just going to win that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen to me. Don't need coaches.
Yeah, I think Sean's trying to keep him at range here. Good. Come on, Sean. I'd say it's 19-19 so far, so this is really anyone's fight so far, but I don't know.
There we go. Let's let it go. Oh, nice knee. Oh, he's cool.
Oh, he's busted him open.
Let's go, Sean.
Go on.
Let's go. Capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
This could really
Sean, any moment. Oh, dear.
They could go at any moment. Oh,
big head kick. Look at all that blood. Great scramble. Great. Come on. If Sean can get this, I'll be well chuffed.
I think they both respect each other's
power
abilities in this. Yeah.
Even if Sean loses this, he's done a great job. Really, really good. Oh, Sean, you're dafty. He needs to get up as soon as possible. He needs to get up quick. Whoa, look at the blood coming off Jan.
Yeah.
Come on, Sean, get up. If you can get up, he might do it, but...
Straight up, spinning elbow. Oh. I can feel it.
One minute 25 left. Come on, Sean. Right, we've got a minute left. Let's do this.
Nice 1-2.
Oof.
Oh. Oh dear ass.
Yeah. Jan's won this, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Decision.
There's 50 seconds left. Something crazy could happen.
Nice.
Go on, Sean. Come on, 40 seconds. Kill him. Knock him out.
Look at his eye. Look at Jan's eye. Yeah. It's a mess, is that, man?
Yeah. If someone gets dropped now, that's it. They've won. If he can get one knockdown now, 20 seconds left, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jan decision.
Yeah, Jan decision.
Gotta be.
But there needs to be some respect for Sean here. I mean, he's done
100%.
Really well.
But to be able to do what he's done in this.
Yeah, he's lost this, but really good stuff. I think Sean knows he's lost as well, but that's really good.
2 losses.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Sean. He's done a really good job. I don't think he's got the W, but... Yeah, I think, Sean's really showed that he can be up there now.
Mm. Was it that knee or was it the head kick that cut him open?
Right down the pipe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, Jan's won this, definitely. But I think O'Malley won the first round, I'd say. I'll be very, very surprised if this goes to Sean. But Sean knows he's lost, right?
Yeah, I think so,
Welsh they can tell. They know they've lost. Yeah. Round 3 was close for sure, though, but it felt like it was Jan's. He just had too much control time. But I do think they score control time too much. If you're not doing anything with it.
Mm. Ooh,
oh my God!
I
Oh my God.
I don't agree with that.
I don't actually, to be honest, I did not expect him to win that. I mean, that last round was real close, but I did feel like Jan got all that control time.
Let's listen to what he's saying.
Yeah. Wow. Damn.
Sean's humble about it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, actually. He's been really...
What's he got to say now? Yeah, I don't agree with that. I really don't.
No, I don't. I don't actually. Like, as much as I am a big fan of Sean, I mean, I really am. I just don't think he won that fight there.
No, that was...
It's close. There were some real close moments, but...
Right, I can have my eggs now without being so nervous. How long before Vera calls him out? I think Vera's headlining for a title shot without concerning himself with Sean, to be honest with you, unless like the UFC offers him a deal he can't turn down. How do you think this would have gone if it was 5 rounds? I think Jan 100%.
Jan would have got the win, definitely, if it was 5 rounds. I mean, I feel like he got the win there. You know, and I'm a massive Sean fan, but I didn't think he won that fight. And even Sean seemed to think he'd lost, really. Just give me 1 second. My dad's just tried to call me.
Who?
My dad. Give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah, right. Jan molests him in 4 and 5. I mean, there's big tie to Ivasa. Of course, doing a shoey. It really annoys me. We've said before in the streams where the MMA journalists, like, where all they seem to talk about is the shoey. They don't really want to know about his fights and stuff. Like, that's all the focus on. It's just normal to him, as in from where he's from. Korean Zombie's there as well. Who we both got for Aljamain and TJ. I know one of you is hoping for a double knockout. I've got the weird habit. I wonder if there's going to be any backlash online, just whether it be Facebook, social media, or whatever.
Sorry, I'm back.
No, you're right.
Just my dad was like, "Oh, I'm just saying hello. How you doing?" I was like, "Oh, Dad, I'm live streaming." He's like, "Oh yeah, how's it all going on your YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah, it's going well." And he's like, "Oh, I left a comment the other day."
As his followers got more, his gardening got more followers now.
Yeah, he's got loads, to be honest.
You'll have to ask your dad to plug us.
Yes. Well, he does like and share all of our stuff on Twitter, doesn't he? Well, quite a bit of it. Ooh, that was juicy. I did not expect that at all.
No, I didn't. My accumulator's alive though. There you go. Look, I said this to you. It weren't recording or anything, but Derek Lewis and Sergey Spivak are like, why is Derek Lewis headlining?
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? I don't know. There's some good fights coming up. Like Calvin Kattar versus Allen's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Because if Arnold Allen can get a win there, I'll be chuffed for him, you know.
Yeah.
Because he can really jump up that division, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the trouble is with the featherweights, there's not much going on there, is there? Really, you know. It's just all Volk. So where's O'Malley going to be ranked tomorrow then?
Two secs, Matt.
I am shocked that O'Malley got that win. Really shocked. I'm happy, but I'm shocked.
I need a charger, mate.
Need to charge what for your iPad?
Yeah.
Did you charge it last night, Mark?
I did.
Well done. And I didn't want to remind you too much. I thought I don't want him to forget. Man, wow. That's exciting, isn't it? I'm shocked that O'Malley got that. I don't think they'll give him a title shot, though.
Oh, no, you can't get one off that, I don't think, surely.
Because I know I kept saying, oh, if O'Malley gets the win, he'll get a title shot, all this, blah, blah, blah. But I think from a split decision like that, and one that he probably didn't really win.
Interesting to see what Dana thinks about that, because it's his golden boy, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he does tend to, if someone's been robbed, he does make a comment on it normally, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, that's true.
Whew. So we've got TJ versus Aljamain now, which I'm really excited for. I think TJ's probably going to get the win here, though. I think he's going to grind out for a decision. Thing is, I'm not even really happy about TJ getting a title shot. It just feels like there's been very little punishment for him sort of taking drugs, you know? Yeah, I think Viper's very upset about that win. I don't know. You're right, actually. Who does get a title shot if it's not O'Malley, right? Because he just beat the number one contender. And Jan can't get another title shot because if Jan won, he'd have definitely got a shot against TJ if TJ wins. It's a real tough one. Really, really tough. Yeah, I guess it is O'Malley, right? Maybe he does get a title shot. Wow, I am shocked. Oh, really shocked. Yeah, you're right. It has to be, doesn't it? But how do you think O'Malley does against either Sterling or TJ if he does get a title shot? I'm not sure. He could probably beat both of them, really. You know, I mean, he really showed that he's good on the feet. Yeah, and he does have a lot of star power. Yeah, 100%. I think it's Connor, then Sean. No, probably Izzy. I'd say Masvidal, then Sean, Paddy, somewhere in that sort of area. Brooklyn was just saying, he said, if O'Malley doesn't get a title shot, who does? So yeah, that's a good point. Who does get it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Cheeto Vera could. Cheeto could get the title shot, I guess. But thing is, I don't want to badmouth Cheeto because he had that great fight with Rob Font. But he is kind of like nearly losing all of his fights and then getting a massive knockout on an old man. You know, that's the problem. And he's catching Cruz and Frankie Edgar, who are dominating on the cards, and then he catches them. You know, and you just think, ugh. So I'm not sure how Cheeto will fare when he's fighting these younger guys at the top of the division.
That is a good point, to be fair with Cheeto. Right, I'm going to go get this charger, mate.
Okay, mate. But yeah, I didn't expect him to do well against Jan at all. Well, I did. I didn't expect him to be written off, and I did predict that he was going to win, actually. But I didn't expect him to do as well as he did. I thought he fought really well there. And I'm happy for him that he got the win. Because, yeah, it probably was technically a robbery. But, you know, if Jan got the win, then what? What, he fights Sterling again? Seems unlikely. So, whereas this now was kind of really sort of jazzed up that division even more. Yeah, Brooklyn just said Cheeto was losing against Old Man Cruz until that kick too, so he's not exactly beating out the number one contenders like Sean just did. Yeah, I agree there, actually. Sean fought really well, and, you know, maybe he does deserve that title shot then, you know? I don't know, it's a tricky one. What's Mark doing? Look like you're blocking out zombies at the door then. You're like holding it up like someone's going to get
in the door. That's for the pooch.
Yeah, I didn't realise that my dad had commented on our video. It was the Volk one, you know, where I do all the mistakes on the outtake one. Because I thought it was you. Because he commented, he put, oh, have you had a few too many drinks at the Dog and Ferret? And it's a joke he always says, actually. You know, because I was sounding like I was drunk, obviously. And I just thought it was you because you're both called Mark. So I didn't read the name properly. So, Mark's put a comment. All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was you.
I don't comment. I don't use my nothing. I seen that comment and I wonder where I just thought it was your old mate or something.
No, it's my dad. I thought it was you. I love that meme where it's the guy from Hey Arnold and Doug from Nickelodeon. It's these two together. Look, it really does just look like them.
Oh yeah, I know. Definitely, it just doesn't.
So Brooklyn's just said here, ignoring the way we've always scored things, do you think Top Control should weight more than Damage? Because it does seem backwards. Yeah, I agree there, actually. That's true. Because we have just said that Jan won that final round because of control time. But if you look at Jan's face, he was actually covered in blood and there's more damage. So he did cause more damage, and damage does overrule control time, right? So I guess that technically is why he won. Because it's true. I think they score control time way too much. It's ridiculous the way they score it. They give it way too much credit. You know, like look at Ngannou versus Garn. You know, Francis didn't do anything on top. He just held him. You know, Rose versus Yang. Rose just stayed on top of him for a whole round. Sterling versus Yan. You know, he just literally just stayed on top of him the whole time. You know, you've got to be doing something for it to really count for me, but it all depends. Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, sort of contradiction to that, don't they? They say that a takedown doesn't count when they like sort of spring back up, so it doesn't count as a takedown. And when they're doing just enough to, you know, to not have the ref pull them off.
Yeah. What are you going here, Mark? Sterling versus TJ.
I actually had Aljo by submission.
Oh yeah, that's it. I've gone TJ by decision.
I hope not. I don't want to see him.
I don't want TJ to win. I really don't. I think he deserves to be punished way more for what he's done. We're too forgiving of drug cheats in this sport now. Way too forgiving. We are. It's ridiculous. Look at John Jones, who was suspended for what, forever, then came back and got a title shot. Shouldn't be happening.
Everybody's on steroids.
Aljo's coming in this really confident, though. And he does look the bigger guy, doesn't he, actually?
Yeah.
So I didn't realise, you know, when TJ got caught, it wasn't by the commission. It was by the New York State Commission. So it wasn't USADA who caught him, which he thinks mad. So they were testing him and they didn't catch him. Because apparently there was something suspicious because he wasn't in all the embedded videos or something for that fight. Like, well, why is he?
Right, okay. So yeah, I do remember. Because Aljamain said this week, didn't he? I hadn't seen him in the embedded, so I'm wondering what's going on.
Oh.
Can imagine this to be a war. Go on, submit him,
Aljamain.
Oh,
go on it.
You're not sweaty yet, so you can get it.
Yeah, that's good. If he can get a submission now.
Straight away, just over 30 seconds in as well.
I thought for some reason I thought the main
He's hurt. Look at TJ. He's wincing. Something's up with TJ.
Or is he injured? Does he hurt himself? EPO tests.
You see him wincing?
Yeah. It's a lot of agony, isn't it? Brooklyn said EPO tests are really expensive and are rarely run from what he understands. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? You know.
Come on, Aljamain.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm wrong on this one, to be fair.
Look, just keep watching TJ's face. Look, I think it's his shoulder or something. Here we go.
Oh. Wow.
He's going to do him.
Good job here. Yeah.
This is it. Done.
Oh, not yet. Yeah, but this Goddard guy just loves watching people get murdered, though, doesn't he?
Does, to be fair, yeah. Look, he just keeps getting cracked in the face. Come on, rear naked choke.
Oh!
Get it in. Get it done, Aljamain.
No, he's not under the chin yet.
He isn't.
You forget how good Aljo is, don't you?
Just give him a neck crank.
I'm like putting my own chin down, like I'm worried. Like
yeah, you do, don't you? You can't help it.
For some reason, I thought oh yeah, this is 5 rounds. That's why. But I thought the main fight was going to be on at 11 o'clock. Seems like it's going to be on way earlier than that. Because this ain't gonna be 2 hours. Nowhere near.
No. It's not a perfect time for you because then it's not as if you've just got to jump straight back to bed.
Yeah, no.
When your adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah.
Here we go. Squeeze him. Oh no, he's not even. I'm pretty sure that TJ he's dislocated his shoulder or something. I'm sure I heard commentators say that they think that as well.
No, I'm not sure. But yeah, he did look like he was in pain when there was something weird going on.
I mean, it's a shame for TJ, but I mean, I'm finding it hard to sympathise too much, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. But I wanted more of a fight than this, really. But come on, TJ. Bloody hell.
He's just ragdoll him into fence.
He's got nothing for Sterling, does it? Wow, I can't believe how much I underestimated Sterling on this.
Look at it. I want to see his shoulder. Oh!
Oh, right. Well, no wonder he couldn't get back up. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what is going on? I mean, TJ's not normally this bad, but it makes sense now than if his arms popped out.
Yeah. Sucks that, though, because he got taken down within, 30 seconds or something? So something's happened at that point.
Do you think they'll pop it back in between rounds? Oh, my God.
You can try, don't they? Sometimes it works, but I mean... Well, we might see a second round. It'd be interesting to see what happens at the end of this fest.
We might even get a doctor stoppage.
Look at his shoulder.
Oh my god!
I couldn't tell if it were out or if he's just that skinny on his shoulders.
It is out. Oh my god! Oh. What's wrong? My shoulder's popped out. What do you mean? What's wrong?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, is that it? Pop it in that quick.
There you go. Let's have a look, see if it shows. You can see something we're wrong, like
straight away.
Oh,
it's just going down, is it? So is his arm back in now? I don't really understand how.
I presume so. Well, hopefully he's lost confidence now, so much so that Aljamain takes him down and batters him.
All right, he's got full motion back in it. But I mean, even then, surely I don't. Sometimes I don't think I should be a fight fan. I'm like,
We've said this a few times as well. When someone gets knocked out and you're like, well, there's just no need for it, is there? You're like, Dwayne.
Brooklyn's just said, did that happen to someone else recently? Ortega, right? Yeah, Ortega. I think he tore his shoulder, though. I don't think it popped out. Maybe both, actually.
I remember you'd messaged me about that, like, watch it, but just, don't expect a long fight. He's got to be careful,
definitely got one arm, though. Look, he can barely use that arm.
Yeah. But, I mean, to say that he's got one arm, Aljamain was getting close to getting tagged by it. Well, he is getting tagged. Look. Here we go, Aljo. Shine.
I'm interested to see if TJ can get up quick now, how much that shoulder played into effect. Because if he can just pop back up, like, oh, okay, that's why. So
the worst one,
sorry.
The worst one I've seen that I can remember is Paul Craig with Jamal Hill.
Yeah, the one with Jamal Hill was disgusting. And the ref just watching it happen and was like, stop it, stop the fight.
But that was actually, like, I remember Dana saying the post-fight, he said, believe it or not, his arm went broken, it was just dislocated. It was flopping around like a Stretch Armstrong, wasn't it?
I wonder how much juice Dillashaw's going to take afterwards to heal his shoulder up.
Yeah, he's so far, I mean, as a person, it really does suck for him. You've had 2 years off. He's on doing. He had one fight, got injured.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's completely his own fault. That's the thing. I really cannot condone cheating. I just can't do it. I really hate it. I can't stand it. I think it's
Brooklyn. That's what he gets for hurting my boy Santos. Hope Jamal Hill loses the other one too. Check this out. Check this out, Dwayne. Oh no, he's fucking out. He's out. His shoulder's gone again, look.
Yeah, completely gone on it.
Imagine if TJ gets a knockout now on one arm.
Come on, Aldo. He's got one arm. Knock him out, you div. Literally. Just keep
censor yourself
to that
going.
one side.
You have to censor yourself then.
You dear div.
You blooming sponge.
Come on.
You wonder how much of a conscience he has, like when he were looking at the ref, Len, like, can I batter him? Yeah, go for it. We're in the middle of a round, batter him. It's like we get Gaethje with Ferguson. Sorry, Viper. Like towards the end, he when he were jabbing him away, and then he looking at him almost like, well, look at Volt with Korean Zombie.
Yeah, I mean that was a sad fight to watch. That wasn't it?
Here we go.
Surely they've got to end this.
Just mercifully.
Oh, got the neck.
No, it's
TJ's Yeah, TJ's great at defending submissions, isn't he? He's just, I don't know what it is. He's just got really good positioning.
He's flattening him out. TKO. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I just won my bet.
Nice.
I mean, it was a submission that I had, but he had plenty of opportunities. But I don't know, like, as in, obviously, I'm not a fighter, so I can't really tell. But it looked as if he went trying to sink it in, massively.
Well, I guess it's all about positioning, isn't it? Because if you just put your arm, because it always looks easy, doesn't it? You just think, just put your arm around the neck, piece of piss, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Good one for Sterling.
Oh, yeah.
For him.
I won $80.
That's nice. Well, we're going to come up to the main event then.
Right. Okay. I've got a bit of a question then, Dwayne.
Yeah.
So I had an accumulator of Sean O'Malley, Aljamain, and Islam. $30 stake, and to win was $270. I can cash out now for $144. It's that deal or no deal list, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to make that decision for you, Mark. But I told you I think Charles is going to win. But if you think Islam's going to win, maybe stick with it.
I think he's got the home field advantage. I've got to stick with it.
Yeah, but I don't think home field advantage matters for Charles. He doesn't understand what they're chanting anyway.
Well, no, that's a point.
Is that Oliveira, the Bronx? Is that what you say? You don't have a clue.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed with that fight. I was hoping for a lot more, but you get it. TJ's got one arm. What's he supposed to do? I always find it funny. Dana wears a jacket in the octagon, but any other time he's just in a t-shirt. The second he leaves it, he throws it off. Oh, I've got to look.
Yeah, but I think
in the octagon.
I'm not sure if Dana's getting bigger or if his t-shirts are getting tighter. He starts shopping at Mothercare.
Do you see that picture of him recently? He's jacked. He's more jacked than Dillashaw after all the drugs.
See what Aljamain's got to say, because he can't really be too cocky. I would say he can't be too cocky, but he's doing a jig like Michael Flatley. Human backpack. I do love that.
I don't think anyone can badmouth Aljo anymore, though.
I mean, if he didn't get that win when TJ had one arm, there was something wrong, wasn't there?
Yeah, that's true.
Here we go. Who's next?
Maybe you should have rehearsed this beforehand, Sterling.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, that was
very poor promo. It's a rap.
It's like, do you remember in Crime Watch reenactments when they try and act tough? Cheeto, Dorito, Cheetos, Vera. Spot on.
Oh,
What is What's TJ got to say?
Oh. So TJ knew his arm was going to pop out.
Yeah. I thought we were going to retire.
Mine's really jumped quite ahead now, Mark, man. Aljo's walking out. Literally, I've jumped right ahead.
That's quite annoying that it does that.
Yeah. Well, you paused yours, though, didn't you? So you could fast forward yours, I guess.
Yeah, just want to listen to what it's going to say.
Yeah. It's going to go on beer.
It's weird, like in a post-fight, when they're kind of like gearing up, like saying about continuous injuries and stuff like that, you just expect them to retire. It does happen quite often now. Yeah. But so, it didn't happen. I thought he was going to retire, but it didn't. It just said, you know, about his shoulder dislocating about 20 times in camp.
Yeah. Yes, right, I'm really far ahead now.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to fast forward now.
Yeah. So just Charles is just doing a bit of shadow boxing at the camera.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Viper said Needleshaw is washed. I wouldn't say he's washed. He clearly had a bad injury there. And I think, you know, he did well with one arm. He stopped, you know, how did he even survive that first round, you know?
Mm. Right, I've got a Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I thought it were 11.
Yeah, we're the same point now. I think you're a couple of seconds ahead of me.
Well, we can't get it specific right now, but once we get to it,
yeah,
we'll be fine. But
yeah, still so early. Well, I thought the fight was gonna start at 11 o'clock.
They'll do what they did, you know, for Henderson and Bisping, where they make them fight at like 3 in the morning just for the Americans.
That's disgusting, wasn't it? What a joke.
This is weird, this slap fighting. I'm not like they're entertaining to see the strikes and stuff, but you're like, why would you intentionally want to get slapped? Like, fair enough, like in combat sports, because the aim of the game, you know, is to not get hit, ideally. So, but tell me when the tweet from Cheeto has gone.
Okay. Now.
Yep. All right.
Woo! This is exciting. I'm really excited for this main event. What have you done with your bet? Have you cashed out or?
No, I've kept it because you'd be annoyed, wouldn't you, if not? And I've already won all my money back from Aljamain anyway. Oh, so good. You're like, well, might as well see it out.
Yeah. But that's the problem, though, is it? Because, like, obviously, you want your mate to win his money, but at the same time, like, I want Oliveira to win. You know, that's the problem, isn't it? You're like, oh. But yeah, 100%. I think that's the best way to bet, isn't it? Like, I made my money back. Let's just have a bit of fun now.
Mm.
Yeah, see there, everyone who said that Oliveira's the champion, right at the top, vacant is the champion. Yeah, it's right there. Says it there.
That's true.
Cannot deny.
Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler, that's going to be a good fight.
I'm really excited for that. I think a lot of people are really underestimating Chandler for that, though. I think they just think it's going to be a complete whitewash. And of course, Chandler can, he can be knocked out quite easily. I get that. But if he can stay standing, well, not standing, get to the ground, I think he's got a good chance. Yeah, Brooklyn said here, I'm doubling down on Sean getting a title shot. Aljo is fresh and ready to go again. I agree. I think we'll see that fight in a couple of months, maybe. Or maybe a few months. Maybe like 283 or something. No, why would they put it in Brazil to make sense? Ignore me.
Yeah.
That's the problem, though, now, because they're doing so many regional cards. You want the big name fighters on there, don't you? So, like, would you want your core main event to be a guy who's half Jamaican, half American, or one's half Irish, half American? Surely you want your core main to be, Australian guys, right? If it's on the Perth card, same for the London card, same for the Worcester card.
You get why they're doing it, especially outside of America, because they're really branching out. But I mean, like in England, if this card were in England, I'd be so happy to get there.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like maybe that's the point. Maybe don't worry about who's there and stuff, but I think they will work there just because it adds to it. But it's not too late for Volk,
This is going to be really interesting.
Islam might slip on a banana skin on the way in or something, or Volk's ready to go.
Volk's pissed. Volk's pissed with Ty in crowd now.
Yeah. He'd do it.
Yeah, he probably would, yeah.
One thing that annoyed me a lot is a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, they're all afraid of Islam. They're not calling him out." Well, because he was ranked like 8th. Why would the champion be calling out someone who's not in the top 5? What are you talking about? Yeah. I get they call out Conor, but that's because loads of money, isn't it? Loads of money.
I remember that.
He's back. Did you not see? He did it. He did it last night, I think.
I remember that with Chandler and Oliveira. That first round when Charles was on floor and Chandler's just trying to strike him, and I thought it was just going to be a TKO because it was just about bobbing his head. There, look, Dustin caught him. Gaethje obviously did. Chandler did.
Yeah, it's really difficult because it's a difficult one, Mark, because this one this match for me is really 50-50. I feel like it could go either way. They've both got a lot of path to victories, and the problem is everyone keeps showing their highlights of where they've failed. Like, oh, well, Islam got caught in a guillotine at this point. Yeah, but Chandler's been caught at a guillotine at this point. Or he's been dropped at this point. Yeah, but so is he. It doesn't work like that,
It's just MMA math doesn't make sense, doesn't it? Isn't it?
No.
There's... But the thing is now, though, like the people this week in polls and everything that we've done about Sean and PDR,
yeah.
It's not a decisive win at all. So people are still going to be stirred up. They're still going to be.
Well, that makes it fun, doesn't it? Say if Sean does win, what's 5% here? Dwayne, you're winning Tapology currently. So Tapology, you don't know, you put like your votes, like who you think's going to win and stuff like that. And then like your little group, it's like fantasy football basically. And then you win that week. So if Oliveira wins, that's it. I'll have won it. We should do a Northernlights Tapology at some point, get people to join in,
Is it for each individual card?
Yeah. They do all sorts. They do boxing and everything on there. But yeah, every individual card, you just click your card and then you have a winner.
Is Anderson Silva fighting next week? Is that next week? Should be, I think.
Is it soon, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. It will be soon, actually.
Because obviously the press conferences happened, and then there's been no more buzz. It's weird.
Yeah, I think actually, I don't think it's next week. Is it the week after?
It's in October, and there's only one more weekend in October. Isn't there?
Yeah. So when's the Abu Dhabi WWE card, the Crown Jewel? When's that?
Oh, no clue, mate.
Because that's just before the silver one. That's why.
That might be next week then, maybe.
Oh yeah, I don't know. So a quick look on the old Google. Mark's so old he still uses Ask Jeeves. He doesn't even use Google.
There's this new site called YouTube.
I like. I'm older than you. I'm older than you.
Cat videos on there.
I'm older than you, but you get the old man jokes.
I am like mentally about 63. It's weird though, you know, like with music, technology, everything. It's as if like everyone you get to, unless your job is in it or you've got a real interest in it in your like leisure time, it's like you've literally like picked up enough knowledge and then you go, right, that's me done.
Yeah,
like, you know, when people stop listening to new music and stuff and they're like, no, I'm done with it now. I've accumulated my taste.
It does get to that point. Like, I don't know. I could not name you a modern singer right now. I couldn't tell you who's in the top 10. I don't have a clue.
To be fair, Dwayne, you say that I'm old. I remember I mentioned Avicii Levels to you once, and you're like, what song is it? And I sent it to you like, oh, I think I've heard it. You're like, this was massive.
I don't know it.
Avicii? Avicii, yeah.
Sounds like a pasta dish. 29th of October, yeah.
So if it's not the beat, you're like Mark Corrigan from Peep Show. The Beatles? Yeah. Snow Patrol?
Oh, not Snow Patrol. That's too cool for me. Oh, Crown Jewel's 5th of November. I'm totally lying there. Okay, so Jake Paul, 29th of October versus Anderson Silva.
Next week.
Yeah.
I'll probably tune in, to be honest with you.
What time is it on?
My mate's just messaged me. Khabib has to get his fat head in the shot.
That's one thing that's really annoying me about this whole promo is it's just they're always banging on about Khabib. He's gone. Shut up. He's eating cheeseburgers. Leave him alone. It's about Islam now. You know, whether I don't even like Islam, but I'm just like, for God's sake. Brooklyn, Ask Jeeves has years of experience, lots of wisdom, that guy.
Oh, yes. Used to use that at school, I remember. Because that's when, do you remember in the time when, like, in school, we spoke about school and computers and stuff quite a bit tonight?
Yeah.
You know, like when Google's almost like a no website, you're not allowed to look at it because it's like teachers, they just weren't sure at the time.
Oh, right.
We were like a weird thing in my school.
Didn't know you had computers back then, Mark. It was just just for the quills and paper.
We did have computers, not like Keithley. They all got robbed there.
Sorry, Mr. I live in Mordor. Shut up.
I do. I live with the hobbits in the Shire.
Technically now, yeah. Now you live in the Shire. Whew. I'm excited for this fight.
Right, yeah, main event time. Been looking forward to 280 for like a couple of months. You know, when it were announced what fights were on there, you're like, oh.
But between 279 and 280, it has felt forever. It's felt like such a long gap.
It really has. Really has. That was the Diaz-Ferguson card, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. That was a mess of a card. I love all these security guards drag him out. Get off me, mate. You know,
my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Oh, I should have put that up again this week.
Right.
All right, we're getting Charles. Stop hugging everyone you go past, yeah? For God's sake. Could you not all get seats together?
It's like this is your life, isn't it? It's like the perfect race. They've all got the same hair and everything, all the people that he's hugging. Look at them all. Look at all his trainers and that.
Yeah.
Apart from him.
I thought it was funny the other day when Islam Makhachev was saying, oh, I didn't know it was Charles. Him and all his team look alike. I thought, Islam, you can't say that. You and all your mates shop at Smash Our Us. Do you know what I mean? You all wear the same clothes, got the same beard. What are you talking about?
Right, I'll have to go to the toilet quick, mate.
Yeah. Woo. I am excited for this fight. This feels massive. I wonder how the pay-per-view buys have been on this.
Can't yet.
What did you do? Piss in your hand and throw it away? That was well quick.
I'll say I can't. I said I can't yet. Someone's in.
Oh, right. That was fast. You still got a bit of time. I was just saying, what do you think the pay-per-view buys are going to be on this? Because it feels massive, but it feels massive to us because we're big fight fans. To like a casual audience, how big is this?
Plus, I don't go off pay-per-view fights anymore. There's always where there's a will, there's a way. You know.
Look how close he is. Just went right into Islam's corner and shaking hands with everyone. Oh, get out. That's my corner. Get lost, pal.
Oh, man.
My heart is thumping.
Come on, Islam. Fulfill my bet. Get rid of Chinny Charles. Felder's knocked him out, hasn't he? Way back when.
Yeah. But then after that, he's just got on a monster run. That's the issue, isn't it? Because we're looking at, I think it's hard to judge Oliveira on his losses and stuff because everyone bangs on about that. I'm like, well, yeah, when Islam was fighting plumbers in Dagestan, Oliveira was getting battered by Frankie Edgar or something. I think, in completely different levels. I don't think it's fair to judge it on that. But, people will know, won't they? Oh, Jason Herzog's a good ref as well. I'm glad he's doing it, actually. I think he's probably my favourite ref at the moment.
I like that Mark Smith. Every time he comes in, he was just like a kind of little weird walk, like where he's losing his balance, just walking into the centre. Which one's
Mark Smith? What's he look like?
He's a fairly sort of chubbyish guy.
Can't think.
I'm nervous about Charles getting eye surgery. In theory, it should help, but he's been fighting one way for a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
At least it's not Herb Dean. Yeah, I love that meme about Herb Dean where it's like Herb watching someone get murdered. It's just a blank face, and then watching a fence grab. At least it went. Do you remember Mario Yamasaki and Steve Mazzagatti?
Oh my god!
Steve Mazzagatti. Remember the first Lesnar and Frank Mir fight? Yeah. Lesnar's giving it like, don't know how many times I had to tap. I'd like to punch that mustache off his face.
Who's that really little one? I forget his name. He stands there like he hates it, and then the second it finishes, he runs out of the octagon so quick.
Can't think. Might be Mario. Is it Mario Yamasaki?
No, really little guy. Still doing it now.
Hasbulla.
Yeah, this is a big pay-per-view, and it feels like a huge fight.
Right, we're getting a new lightweight champion anyway. I thought we were doing the old. You remember how do you say his first name? Ion Cutelaba, the light heavyweight. Yeah. He always goes over right intimidating, giving it all big licks and all that just to get finished.
Well, Usman does that now, doesn't he? He always walks right up to them. Like,
yeah.
It's there's a. It puts together, isn't it? Usman looking at everyone. When he's down doing the face off and stuff. And he's not even looking at their face, looking at their chest all the time. It's just there's like drawings for his eyelids and it's their nipples and stuff looking at.
Oh, Dwayne, right. And that my piss can wait.
Yeah. Tonight is going to silence a lot of people either way. because there's two very heavy camps on either side of fans.
So.
Feels like my heart's going to burst. Literally pumping.
Ooh.
Comes
Comes
out,
out with like a bicycle kick.
Oh. I was kind of expecting Islam to go for a takedown straight. Oh, now he's on top.
Oh,
Brilliant. Brilliant,
Look,
Oliveira. Well done. Get on the bottom straight away. Oh. He's going for an armbar.
Brooklyn, I'm so nervous. Oh, I'm right there with you, my mate.
Oh!
I won't get it. Yeah.
Nah, he's not in deep enough, is he?
No.
But he's got that threat, real threat of submissions there. It's scary.
He always does, though, doesn't he? Like, you know, Charles could be on his deathbed and there's still a chance.
It's like that meme, isn't it? You know, Charles is about to lose. It's Undertaker coming out and just choking Randy Orton.
Yeah. So like Charles always, like, you know, in his fights, like, look, he's got Islam's right arm.
Yeah.
Like, kind of locks it up. I know a lot of people do this, but it really limits what he can do. I mean, it's gone now, but, you know, like just before.
You know, it really does, doesn't it? Like, he's neutralized any ground and pound so far, really. I mean,
yeah.
Islam's not been able to do much at all from on top.
Bit of control.
Oh.
There we go. Back to the feet. Get a stand-up war going. Were you going for Charles knockout?
Yeah, I think Charles is going to get a knockout during a level change. I think Islam's going to come for a takedown, and Charles is just going to come in with like a left hook or something like that. But I mean, that's super specific. But you know,
yeah,
it's funny, isn't it? In the UFC, your coach can say
stuff.
Look
at that. Look at Khabib. Yeah. Well into it, man. I think Charles has got a little cut.
Yeah, he has.
Mind you, he's a bit like Diaz, though, isn't he? You sneeze on him, he bleeds.
Yeah, he bleeds in almost every fight, doesn't he?
Look at this.
That body lock.
Islam on top again. Just in Charles's guard. Interesting first round, but...
Really interesting.
Because your heart pumps as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't need gym after this.
Brooklyn, I'm so nervous. Me too, buddy. Me too. Yeah, there's not much for the ground and pound. I mean, Charles is really neutralizing it as much as he can, but but Makhachev has just got such good takedowns, haven't he? You know, he's
so strong.
Yeah, he's really big for it. Look at the size of his arms; he's huge. The thing is, I don't think this has answered much yet. You know, it's just a lot of one person on top of the other. And, Oliveira keeps, there's always that threat of a submission there. And he's neutralizing the ground and pound.
Big strike landed there, though, for Islam.
Yeah. Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear DC talk at all in this fight. I want him to shut his mouth. I've got no.
A lot of people don't want to hear DC talk. Full stop.
I know. It's just
do a Dominic Cruz and mute it.
Go on, get a big up, Kit. Yeah, mute it. Cruz is there. Oh!
We'll see in a second round.
Yeah.
Right, I'll have to nip Dwayne.
Yeah, go on, mate. Great first round, really exciting. Oliveira needs to keep away from that fence. Stay away from it, mate. Stay in the middle of the octagon. First round to Islam there for sure. Woo. Quick, run, Matt. Run. We're about to come back out now for the second.
I had to nip that.
Nip it off. Oliveira needs to stay away from that fence. You've got to stay away from it as much as possible. Stay in the centre. Let him come to you. You can outstrike him.
We're going to get a knockout, you know. I think both of them that they respect the other one's grappling. I think we're going to get a KO either way.
Was there a collision of heads then?
Like maybe. They look fine. Down again. No.
Well, Charles went for a takedown now. Now he's back up against the fence. Stay away from the fence, Olives.
Olives.
Charlie Olives, yeah. That's his name. Oh no, we're ahead. We're ahead of the chat now. Our time.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny how all they all work, isn't it? All the pay-per-views and stuff.
Sally not fancy watching this, will you?
No, I kick her out.
She got no interest at all in it.
Well, she likes Connor, but a lot of people like Connor, don't they? You know, she likes Zhang.
You say she really likes Zhang.
Yeah, she likes Zhang. Yeah. If it's on, if I'm sat there watching it, she'll pay attention. But I think it's a bit too brutal for her. She does want to come. If they do it in London, we're going to go together. She wants to come with me there.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
We go back to the centre, back to stand up. No more clinching. Oh.
Oh. Come on, Charlie Olives, get it done. Everyone talks about Charlie Oliveira's kickboxing, but it doesn't look like it's that good, actually, does it?
I think it's just because it's maybe not his bread and butter that I've known for.
Yeah,
but it's very, very respectable.
Oh yeah, he's certainly good.
1-2 there from Islam.
Yeah,
Caught him.
It's the biggest combination I've ever seen a Dagestani throw. So just big looping overarm and double leg. That's it.
And ground and pound on your boy, Connor. Do you remember in the commentary with that? When Dominic Cruz is giving it, like, I think Connor's tiring him out, and Joe Rogan just says, I don't think he's tiring him out. I think he's getting smashed in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, dropped Oliveira. This happens every fight.
I know.
This happens every like the past 3 Charles Oliveira fights. You're going for arm triangle. Oh. If he passes the guard and spins around. Yep.
Oh
tap.
My God!
Let's go. Let's go. Second round, mate. I've just won about $800. Get in.
Well done, mate. I'm glad you didn't cash out.
Holy hell. That's the most money I've ever won on a bet. Jesus Christ. But Fair enough. That was in tight.
Yeah, real
That
tight.
was
Real
in tight.
Great for Islam though. Really good. He dominated everywhere there. He dominated in the stand up and on the ground. Just Charles Olive's just had nothing for him. He really didn't. Oliveira just doesn't. He didn't play it smart there. That's the thing. It felt like he didn't have a game plan. You know, it didn't feel like he was. What was his plan there? I couldn't see anything. Just like, I'll just throw any random crap, see what happens.
Yeah.
All these people who are saying Oliveira had battered Khabib, I think that's answered that question. Definitely not.
Well, that's like the what do you call it? The Tony Ferguson Khabib thing.
Yeah. I mean, like I like Tony, and I know a lot of people do, but I mean, if you think Tony had beat Khabib, I think you're deluded. Honestly, Khabib would have just took him down and destroyed him.
See how happy Khabib is. Oh, where's that Hasbulla? They're gonna grab him, aren't they? What a ruining moment.
Yeah, Charles just looked very poor in that fight. He really did. Just not the level I expected to see him at. So what's next then? Who does Islam fight next?
Wait for Poirier and Chandler.
Yeah. Chandler versus Islam is a fight I would love to see. Because, it's like I said before, like the way Chandler manhandled Oliveira on the ground, it shouldn't have been such a surprise that Islam did so well there.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes DC. Bit of jizz around.
He's happy, isn't he? He's stiff.
Yeah. Rock hard, in it.
Khabib putting it on him, not Dana.
Yeah. I thought he was going to drop him then.
Oh, there he is. Boom.
It's what everyone says, didn't they? Said, when Oliveira gets dropped like that, he's not afraid because he's going to dominate them in his guard. But the second he dropped, I thought, it's probably over there. So Islam was not.
When we were saying when he dropped him.
So even Khabib don't fight, he wins the belt.
Yeah.
Five-star upgrade for Islam Makhachev on UFC 4.
It's like it's a big thing.
Quick, stick it on. Go, go.
What weight's your guy in your UFC 4 streams?
Lightweight.
There you go then.
Gonna be the champ. Hanley's gonna dominate. Go, come on. I didn't live stream this week. I was just so busy. Oh yeah, Volk versus Islam. Can we go in? Volk's asking, can I go in the octagon?
That short guy.
Yeah, come on. In, that WWE this time, isn't it?
That Lesnar and DC.
I bet Volk's had about 20 pints as well, you know.
Oh yeah, he's full of piss.
Go on, push him. Go on, Volk. Push him over. Go on. Yeah, a bit boring, really. I thought they were going a bit of a face off or something.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, this will be your main event for UFC Perth.
More than likely, actually, yeah.
Yeah, Islam versus Volk.
Sure. The champion has a name, and it's Islam Makhachev. Well, that's it. That's it, Dwayne.
Yeah, that's it. UFC 280 is over. Really fun, really good fight. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe and comment and all that good stuff, because we will be doing a recap of the show tomorrow, and I'll be doing what fights to make next. So make